Welcome to the Fear and Greed Business News Afternoon Report for Tuesday, the 22nd of August, 2023. I'm Sean Aylmer. Every afternoon, we've got the 5 stories that happened today that you need to know about. Story number 1, the S&P ASX 200 closed up slightly today to finish at 7,122 points. The banks had a better day, led by National Australia Bank and Westpac, but the retailers didn't after Coles reported its half-year results. More on that shortly. Coles finished nearly 7% lower. Woolies was off 3% and Wesfarmers ended the day down 2.3%. Telstra was a standout, jumping more than 3%. Software group Altium reported after close yesterday, and then today its share price finished 25% higher. Best of the top 200 today. Next best was Megaport, which reported its share price closed 17% higher. Illumina also reported and its share price was dumped, down 8%, the worst of the top 200. Story number 2, plenty of big profit announcements today. BHP said it made $21 billion for the last financial year, lower than 12 months earlier on the back of weaker commodity prices. As I mentioned, Coles' share price tumbled. It was down 6.7% to be exact after it released its profit report. A blowout in costs worried big investors. And Woodside said it's engaging constructively with trade unions ahead of talks tomorrow, which, if they don't progress, could disrupt global energy markets. The oil and gas giant posted a 6% jump in first half profit to more than $2.7 billion, a new record. Otherwise, staying with the profit results, Viva Energy, think Shell service stations, its profit halved as problems at its Geelong fuel refinery hit margins. Retailer Kogan.com said sales were lower as cost of living pressures bite. And Monash IVF, one of Australia's oldest and largest fertility services, said cost of living pressures and higher interest rates haven't hurt demand, with new patient registrations up on last year's numbers. Story number 3, Adam Cranston, the son of former ATO Deputy Commissioner Michael Cranston, has been sentenced to at least 10 years and up to 15 years in prison for his role as one of the key architects of the $105.6 million Plutus tax fraud. Adam Cranston received at least $6.86 million from the fraud, and according to the AFR, Justice Anthony Payne in the New South Wales Supreme Court said Mr. Cranston does not appear to understand even now the gross violation of societal norms that his conduct in running the tax fraud from 2014 to May 2017 represented. Cranston appeared by video wearing prison greens and a high-vis vest. Justice Payne said that Cranston played a critical role in operating the scam in which subcontracting companies collected $141 million in tax payments while providing a payroll service to clients, but only paid $34 million of that to the tax office. Story number 4, Justice Stephen Gageler will succeed Susan Keitel and become the 14th Chief Justice of Australia. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and Attorney General Mark Dreyfus said New South Wales Supreme Court Judge Robert Beach-Jones will fill the vacancy caused by Chief Justice Keitel's retirement in November. When Gageler was appointed in 2012 by the Gillard government, he was the Commonwealth Solicitor General and is now the most senior judge on the court. It's a great story, really. He grew up in Sandy Hollow, a small town of about 150 people in the Upper Hunter Valley in New South Wales. He's the son and grandson, in fact, of sawmillers. Now he's reached the pinnacle of the law in Australia. And story number 5, Justice Gageler wasn't the only high-profile executive mover today. Ita Buttrose said she'll not seek a second term as chair of the ABC board. The 81-year-old, former high-profile TV personality and Women's Magazine editor, took over the role in 2019 from Justin Milne, who resigned after allegations of political interference in the decision to sack former managing director Michelle Guthrie. Buttrose was chosen by former Prime Minister Scott Morrison. Her tenure ends on March 6 next year. Good luck to her. That's it for the afternoon report for Tuesday, the 22nd of August, 2023. Don't forget to hit follow on the podcast and find Fear and Greed on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. Join Michael Thompson and I tomorrow morning for the Fast 5 by Fear and Greed, the top 5 business stories you need to know in just 5 minutes. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.